Normally families just go and heal, but for some reason, and I'm still not grasping what is the reason, I have been continuously attacked. I live in the United Kingdom, probably the place where I live is the problem, not me. Because I'm not trouble to anybody outside here. And yeah, well, the last thing that's bothering me is our neighbor, the next door neighbor who has been watching us. I feel watched. I feel like he's taking, I don't even know what is he doing, but I feel very uncomfortable. I feel attacked. I feel like he likes me. I feel like he has been attached to me, and I feel he has been placed there for a reason, to be a distraction from our healing path, because we are doing huge work. And if I straighten my daughter's feet naturally, so big pharma and big whatever they are in control of on this earth, the good, who is controlling this healthcare system and who is profiting from it, so something they don't like. So I told, before we were placed here, so obviously I am full-time carer, I need help, I need financial help, and I can't do everything on my own. So I've been healing my daughter. We have healed a life-threatening kidney disease. So that's been documented in multiple countries. That's a undeniable fact. They don't like it. So we have done it without pharmacist help, without any medication. And yeah. So because of that, because of the way I'm healing, because of the society works, because people don't like it. My family don't like it. They don't understand something probably in me and what I do. Something is just really deeply hated. It's being really deeply hated. Somebody is really being triggered, and I don't have a peaceful life like other families do. Like other families that wants to heal, they just heal. Not us, not me. So we've been given this beautiful, spacious bungalow. So bungalow is a one-story house with a huge garden, huge for England, obviously. I grew up in a 4 times bigger garden around the house. So this, and the neighbor that's breathing my air, I'm breathing his air, because he sits by the fence, breathes my air, and he chain smokes. He sits there and he is in my private space, although on a paper and legally he is in his own space. And the system, all the ground dogs are standing by his rights that he had. I say I have a daughter with special needs, and we need our garden. I obviously, you don't have to explain that a second smoke is toxic. I'm the problem here, not him. That I'm asking for a fresh air. So I'm being problematic. I think this is planned. I said we will have a hot tub. I said we were gonna do hydrotherapy at home. I said we have our own doctor, which is not British, thank God. And we have a doctor who has been attacked himself. We are standing strong and tall. And keeping doing what I have already been doing for many years, and yeah, I was just being raised to be resourceful, being raised to be independent quickly, and now that I am a mother and I'm looking for my own healing, and I'm in England. You have to bear that in mind, because British people are not free people, especially families with disabled children. Even though they're supposed to be the freest people in terms of choosing their own healthcare, and the guidelines are working against them. And yeah, so we've been directed that our hot tub can only go where they have put the tiles on, which is exactly by the fence and exactly where our garden door is. So I put there, I got the smallest hot tub possible in the world, put it there. But on this side, the neighbor has his door, and he has his table here, and this is his private space. Even though it's like one step. It's just one step. If the fence is not there, he's just sitting in my private space and lusting, of course, as they all do. And lust. I'm Latvian, so English is not my first language, so excuse me. So he is there. There are holes in the fence, exactly there where the hot tub I placed, where I was directed to place my hot tub. Because I'm trying to explain this to authorities. I'm sick. My voice has not been heard. Yesterday, or was the day before yesterday, I went to GP and I said, this is affecting us. This is affecting my health. This is affecting Amelia's health. I called police on this neighbor. I said, I feel sexual energy. I feel watched. There are multiple holes in the fence. And whenever we go outside, he's outside as well. And he sits there for like, I don't know. So I was in a hot tub, I remember, for like hour and a half. In that 1 hour, he came outside, sat like for half an hour. No, so I'd say 20 minutes. And then went inside. And then quickly went back inside to grab another smoke. Sat there for another 20 minutes. And then go quickly inside. And immediately comes outside and takes another smoke. And he's been smoking, chain smoking like an idiot the whole summer. He's been quiet now because hopefully some kind of information has come to him. He's bothering us. And even I said to him, over the fence. I'm getting sick that this issue is placed upon us, because I already been given this house because I escaped domestic abuse, and I have been escaping abuse for a very long time. And normally women that comes from this kind of situation, these kind of situations are not being placed by another male. But because I post some kind of photos online, so I've been looked as like somebody who's asking for sexual attention. And my dad has said that I need some kind of fuckboy who takes away all my attention from everything else onto this one man. And this is exactly what authorities has done. In a way, I'm starting to feel like Britney Spears. In a way, really. So when we went to this GP, the GP says, well, if the authorities doesn't listen, the next thing is to go to media. Well, I was like, I have my own media, I have my own attention from social workers internationally. I've been watched on social media. Yeah, I have my own media channel, so here we are making videos. I didn't really speak about what's going on with us, but I guess videos might get more views, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna get my noodles. Here they are. So this was supposed to be our healing space, because there shouldn't be more attacks, because all the attacks happened last year. That also happened exactly at the same time when my father went through the solvency and he was about to get married. So that is that word correlated? Happened exactly at the same time. So very suspicious. And like a week or two after he finished that officially, so he was free from his troubles. So the systematic trouble that was placed upon us, me and my daughter, also finished with a conference, a safeguarding conference where I had the chair of the meeting. I had police, I had nurse, a school nurse, I had whatnot. I asked if my mom can come accompany me, and I also asked for a translator. Obviously, I don't need no translator. They thought I asked for myself, but I asked for my mom. That's a good thing because we had another witness. So I'm gonna pour the broth. It's lion's mane. It's a mushroom. Good for the brain. And whatnot. And then there's cilantro, there's carrots, some garlic. And it's very healing for the gut. And for the hormones. And I love it. And cilantro, I love how it gets rid of all heavy metals. Hence, so many people doesn't like the taste because most people are heavy metaling inside. I'm gonna scoop in these little glasses. So this GP, so from their perspective, all they can do is to give me a calming medication. And I said, I'll accept that. I asked if it's addictive. She said it will take it's not addictive, but it will take 3 weeks for me to get used to it. No, 3 weeks for it to start working. And I said, I'll accept that. It's at the chemist. I have picked them up. So I said, well, this is what's bothering me, but I said, my daughter wasn't with me, and I said, well, me is also being affected. She can't be, her sleep has been disturbed as well, and obviously if something bothers me, it automatically she feels it, and it bothers her as well. So she hasn't been sleeping, and she was sleepy during the day, and I said that's she was asking why, what's the reason, what do I need from her, and I just said, can you just write that down and just mark that this is an issue and it's affecting me. Obviously my throat, because I'm not being listened to. Obviously it will act out, because that's how the body works. I'm pouring in this little miracle juice. And the veggies. And then she says, well, me we didn't want to, and this is important, me didn't want to, this is, I don't know, typical Britain. Typical issue with Eastern, well, we're Baltic people, we're from Baltic state, we are just different people, and she's asking, well, Mia, are you non-verbal? What's wrong with you? Why don't you talk? Are you non-verbal? And that's all she has heard. Like these officials and doctors, if your child doesn't want to, well, this is my experience, and how traumatic it is that your child is being asked. All her childhood will last 3 years now. Are you non-verbal? Are you non-verbal? That's with their few little brain cells, that's what they ask. They don't understand that a child might be scared to talk with authorities. And I said, well, what we have been through and laughed at in Great Ormond Street and giggled by doctors while Amelia was exposed and looked at. That's supposed to be a safe place. No, instead we were laughed at. She was crying, and I was holding her hand, and I said, you're beautiful and perfect as you are, and these bunch of doctors, all these professionals, all this intelligence, right? We were all brainwashed just to think that these doctors are so well educated, so they are very intelligent, they think for themselves, and no, they don't think for themselves, they just follow blindly the guidance that they've been given, and that's it. There's really no intelligence, because they are not allowed to think for themselves, are they? And the ones who actually think for themselves and use their knowledge that they've been given and work for people and heal people and give them space, well, they've been attacked. They currently are threatened to be left without their license, and yeah, well, I don't care if the doctor has a license or not. All I care about is his heart is in the right space, and obviously if they are experienced people, educated, and they've been doing this for years, so some kind of paper doesn't take all of that knowledge away in one day. You can't erase the brain. Oh my god, hopefully that's the So we basically went to ask a GP, so that's family doctor, general practitioner in England, that's family doctor in Latvia. And we come outside and we're like, are you non-verbal? Are you non-verbal? Are you non-verbal? No, bitch. We are actually really intelligent. I mean, he's extremely intelligent for her peers. Did that table. So basically, what I got from that visit is, it was noted down in the system. What's behind the light? The window. Let's see. The window. Oh my god. So hopefully we get that issue sorted, because spring is coming and we're gonna put the hot tub out and the neighbor will get all horny again. Because oh my god, what a show he's been blessed with. To live in by the oh, it's just disgusting. This shouldn't be happening anyway. I want to add some Celtic salt. So I use, obviously you can, even if you have kidney problems, you can use salt. And what kind of salt you're using? Obviously you don't use bleached table salt from supermarkets. What we use is Celtic salt. This one is from Holland & Barrett. This one is in bigger crystals, but it says it contains 82 plus minerals. This one is harvested in France and unrefined sea salt. Ingredients: Celtic sea salt, 100% natural, hand harvested by salt farmers in France. Mystic nature. Light grey quartz. This one is available in Holland & Barrett. But then this one I got from Amazon. I think it's straight from France. I'm not sure, but it's more fun. All the minerals. So, oh, it's a beautiful food. It's calming. It calms your hormones. It just I feel like being home again. That's how I feel when I eat this. Oh my god, it's so good. I love cilantro. That's my #1 healer. So during all these years, I was studying, I was traveling with Amelia, I was looking for alternative ways of healing. I was feeling into what could possibly help us, how natural healing works, and what kind of therapies are out there. And I met so many beautiful people, all being silenced. The ones in England are being like a bit scared, if I could say that. But in the process, I have become one as well, and I've been also awarded award as a holistic healing specialist of the year. So the year was 20/21, and then the following 21/22 as well. And then all the troubles started again, but I mean, not again. Well, continued. We just became homeless in 2022. And we ended up in London. We ended up in the system. We ended up going to the GP because we needed the papers for the system. And then all the troubles started. You know, we are under the radar, but being through all these systems that are put in place to keep us safe from holistic healing, turned out to be actually safe, and I'm not causing any harm, and I do have paper saying that. I love cilantro. I have ginger chunks there as well. This is so good, oh my god. What else do I want to say at this point? I hope this nightmare with the neighbor ends soon and one of us is removed from here. This was placed by the system onto us. Obviously, because of all the attention I get from men. The last thing in this world I need a male neighbor. But because they didn't, it's not really in their interests for me to have a peaceful life. Why would I? I can't keep my mouth shut. Well, you better know that that's not happening anytime soon. So get used to it. And yeah, we just continue to heal. England is the most horrific country in the world in this sense. So I was chatting with ChatGPT and it says, like, I was asking, what is the problem with England? And I gotta post that problem down below, and by the end of the day, everybody says, well, England has so many, like 69 million people, so there must be a system in place that controls its people. But